Hello guys, it's Fofo Tsukiyomi here, and today we're going to be talking about Michael Kaiser's last chance. And I'm saying this as, although he did get to La Real, this is going to be like his last chance to get revenge on Isagi, and why he needs it. Right now, he feels like crap. He's talking about himself being worse than even Isagi, calling himself trash. Like, everything is just going wrong for him. Isagi finally beat him in terms of numbers of goals in a match, although Kaiser still has the lead in terms of goal scorers in NEL, as he has 3 and Isagi only has 2. So going into the final match, if Isagi scores more than him, they'll either tie, or if Kaiser scores none, Isagi will even be ahead of him. So Kaiser just needs to like really score 1 goal to not be overcome, but at the same time, he needs to like score 2 goals to assure his dominance over Isagi. Now, let's not undermine Kaiser. From the first chapter he was revealed, he destroyed Isagi and let him know he was gonna make him his son. He was gonna cakewalk him everywhere. In practice, he was cakewalking him. And in the FC Barca match, when Isagi was on the bench, he showed him who daddy really was. Bro led the whole team for an execution shot. His application of metavision was used in the beginning, as when they were doing the whole play and they even got the ball to Kunigami. Kaiser was already ready for Kaiser impact, but if Kunigami did surprise him by actually taking the shot himself, which was an irrational choice because of how unpositioned he was. And I guess they were just trying to show off that Kunigami had a right leg shooting ability now. Now, Kaiser, there's another thing to worry about him, is that if Ren or Isagi does significantly better than him, they could get an offer from La Real. And even if Shido does, because right now as it stands, Shido might get a second goal in the Barca match, which would get him at around 100 mil. And if he scores 3 goals, or even like right now he should go up by like 100 mil, so 125 or something like that. I doubt he can catch up to Kaiser, but Shido, Rin, and Isagi are all on his tail because they like Shido because of how wild they went. Isagi is making a case because if he does good enough, he can already get like another triple jump of like 150 mil if he scores all 3 goals. But let's be honest, he's not going to score all 3 goals. And Ren himself, he's probably going to have 200 by the end of the FC Barca match, and if he even scores again, he'll be at 240. So he's going to be the closest person to Kaiser. So Kaiser versus Ren is going to be a tough battle in the final. PM versus PXG. Kaiser versus Isagi is going to be a tough battle because Kaiser will be trying to outperform both of them to show La Real why he is going to be the best striker for their team, why he needs to be the striker. And I am making a video soon about which striker would probably be the best for a Toshi. That one's coming soon. Now, in the second match, he basically did a better job, honestly. I think Kaiser had a better showing in the second match because you actually saw him trying with metavision. There was people he actually had to give a damn about, because in the first game, he basically dog rocks FC Barca. The only reason FC Barca scored a second goal was because of Isagi making that mistake. And Kaiser is so good that he was freaking taking on Chris Prince when Chris Prince came on. Like, it was a duo similar to the aura of Lavino versus Noah. It was just insane to witness. And then I also want to talk about the like 5 to 10 page palette of his Kaiser impact. Like, they were trying to show that Kaiser means business. Kaiser is him. Kaiser made quick work of them. Although he did get outplayed by Isagi at the end, Kaiser was mostly on top of everything. Kaiser was the reason why Isagi did not score a single goal into the Ubers game. And let's talk about the Ubers game. You can't even blame Kaiser because with trash defense, he excels at destroying the opposition. But against a good defense, he did have his trouble, as from the get-go, he got jumped by Lorenzo. Lorenzo was not playing around because Kaiser was coming to finish them easily. And basically, anytime Kaiser tried to shoot, Lorenzo was there. He tried to shoot in chapter 210, but Lorenzo stole it from him. The next time Kaiser did get an opening was because of Isagi and Yukimiya getting a good play, and Lorenzo said chow time, but Kaiser got in. He got the ball away from Sendo, took a huge tackle from Ryu, and then still did a bicycle kick. So every time Kaiser did get away from Lorenzo, Kaiser made the most of it. And you could tell he was pouncing in weight, which is why he's one of the only two who should have goal hunter between him and Barrow, because Barrow does wait to get the goal by making the goalkeeper have to really think of what the hell Barrow's trying to do. Meanwhile, Kaiser's predator eyes or goal hunting ability is basically him waiting for the right moments and pouncing on an instant because of his Kaiser impact. So he doesn't need to distract the goalkeeper. He just needs to instantly use Kaiser impact as it's like a lightning strike, and no one can pretty much stop it. Anyway, the next time he does get away from Lorenzo is when Isagi and Kaiser do the direct shot X Kaiser impact, which is an instant, but Kaiser activates his predator eyes as he's trying to go, but he misses. Oh, before I go on to the next thing, Kaiser did do a lightning strike Kaiser impact, but Lorenzo did read him. So the only reason Kaiser did not do better than Isagi in the last game is because of Lorenzo. If Lorenzo was marking Isagi, Kaiser would have dominated this battle easily. So Kaiser does not really have to worry about Lorenzo in the next game. And I do think Charles will have to deal with either Raichi or Ness, as I do not think Ness is going to let Kaiser struggle like the last time. And Ness will definitely try to play a pivotal role so that he will either get himself a new ego or unload the weight on Kaiser's back, as I will be talking about Ness tomorrow or a different day, depending if I'm doing a collab with a certain someone on my channel. It'll be the first type of anime that will be introduced to the channel. I'll see to it tomorrow. Anyway, let's talk about his potential matchups in PXG. Him versus Choppa could be a definitely interesting matchup, as we do not know anything about Choppa, but he is a left back, so it means he's probably the new Gen 11 defender, which means he might be able to provide some damage to Kaiser. I do not know if Tokimitsu will be the one to annoy Kaiser, but even if Tokimitsu has all that stamina, Kaiser is just way too fast and way too skilled for Tokimitsu to handle. Nanase is not getting in his way, so it will be probably up to Rin, Tokimitsu, or Choppa, and Tokimitsu has to get lucky that Kaiser isn't going to just use skill to just get past him, because Kaiser has dealt with Chris Prince, and although Tokimitsu is a muscle freak, he is no Chris Prince, so Kaiser will be doing well. He even nutmegged Chris Prince for freak's sakes. So yeah, I do not see anyone other than Choppa standing a damn chance against him. But the only reason Kaiser might have a problem other than the PXG defense is because of Bastard Munchen's system of Battle Royale. So you definitely have Yukimiya and Isagi and other Bastard Munchen players trying to get their shine. So yeah. Do I think Kaiser's going to do well? That depends on the offer, because they made him lose already. I thought they were going to do the double goal. I really thought they were going to do the double goal with the Isagi and Kaiser, so that way they would be tied still in the goal rally. Like, none of them would have had more goals than the other in the Ubers game. I would have really liked if they both had like 2 goals combined or something like that. Heading into this, it would have given more stakes, but now it puts more pressure on Kaiser. I really want Kaiser to be a beast and score like a good goal, and then have Isagi not score, or have Isagi score 1 and Kaiser score 2, because I really want to Kaiser to show the world why he's one of the top new Gen 11s, as I feel like for the past match he has not really gotten the recognition he deserves. And I feel like people are starting to rank Isagi over Kaiser. I feel like Kaiser needs to show his superiority to Isagi. He is not as superior to Isagi as compared to FC Barca days, but I feel like Kaiser needs to step it up to prove that he is not a fraud in the fraud allegations, as I feel like it's turning into Sukuna here. Like, it's not looking good for you, bro. But I do think he'll survive. And even if he doesn't, it's not his last chance against Isagi. It's just his last chance to show Lavia why he's the best among everyone in the whole NEL. The last chance Kaiser probably would get is in the under 20 or the actual World Cup. But I think under 20 World Cup will introduce Kaiser's German team versus the Japanese team. So let me know what you guys think in the comment. Is Kaiser screwed, or is he gonna like go wild in the next game? One last theory I did think about for Kaiser and his final weapon to beating Isagi. It could either be a mental thing, as it did show a dark shadow of Isagi, or Isagi's biggest weakness. It is not the fact that he is weak on either foot. It's his fact that he cannot deal with one-on-one duos. So Kaiser will probably beat the Isagi when Isagi was following Kaiser when Kaiser used to use Metavision. Kaiser will be looking for opportunities where Isagi fails as a player to deal with one-on-one situations and will take advantage of the thing. Since Lorenzo will not be on his tail, Kaiser will be easily able to implement this style of soccer. So he will be taking full advantages of Isagi's weaknesses. And seeing as how IQ dealt with him in the last game, Kaiser will have a lot of footage to see all of Isagi's weaknesses with the 20 days. And I think Kaiser will not focus on the PXG game. I think he will come into that game completely blind of that team, because right now I do not think Kaiser does not give a damn about PXG, as he is probably going to be like very egotistic and just focused on destroying Isagi, because right now Kaiser is in a mental state that he's only trying to crush Isagi, because he doesn't really need to play this game. He already has the value. He just needs to show the world he's better than Isagi. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys want to see next for a video? Peace out. Happy holidays. Zoo.